Hello, friends. Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily tarot reading for Friday, the 30th of July, 2021. And today I am working with the fabulous, the gorgeous, the amazing Golden Girls Tarot. I'm really, I'm having a day of going down memory lane and looking back at your old times. You'll see with pick a card later uh, what I mean. Let's get into Golden Girls and see what message do they have for us for Friday. What is important and significant for us to know? What are the energies of the day? The first card we have is the card of the moon. Isn't it gorgeous? So with the moon card, it's quite interesting because the moon card, I mean, first of all, isn't she just sitting looking so good? Sitting in the crescent moon, and she is radiating, she is shining, she is looking so fabulous. But the moon is the card that says to us, just because things are looking happiness and roses on the outside doesn't mean that that's what's going on the inside. We have to start looking within. We have to start looking a bit deeper. We have to start facing reality, facing facts, and facing the truth of ourselves, of our circumstances, and of our situations. Not everything is as it seems, apparently. That is the message that comes through from the moon card, but it's nothing to be feared. It's nothing that you need to be worried about. It's nothing that you need to be concerned about, because what the moon card is basically saying to you is that everything is in balance. Everything needs to be in balance. Everything needs to be exactly the way that it is, but you need to be honest with yourself. You need to face the truth. You need to look at the situation with a good heart, with a good integrity, with good everything, and make sure that you are handling things the way that they need to. So, Dorothy's message for us here is we can be as cool, calm, and collected on the outside as we want to be. We can look fabulous on the outside, but inside there's stress, there's anxiety, there's all sorts of, I'm going to call it chaos happening on the inside. Actually, want to see if I can get it into focus. She's got gorgeous earrings on. She's got a bit of makeup on, and if you know Dorothy, it's not something that she liked to do very often, but she does look amazing. All right, so time to face your demons. Time to look within yourself. It's time to acknowledge your fears, your insecurities, your doubts. Look at all of that, and not just look like you've got everything together. It's time to be honest with yourself. Let's have a look and see the second card that we get for today. We've got Rose, and Rose is our Page of Cups. Isn't she gorgeous? So here she stands in her pretty high heels, in her pretty dress. She's at the seaside, and she is just, putting on a show for everybody. She just wants everybody to be happy. She just wants everybody to be smiling, to be bubbly, to be full of the joys of spring, and that is just so typical Rose, isn't it? But with the Page of Cups, it's also, again, like our dear little Rose that we have here. She might not have been the brightest. She might not have been the one who had the most intellect and all of those kind of things, but she was a very happy and content person with the simple things in life. It's the simple things in life that matters, okay? And that's exactly what it is. So even though here we've got Dorothy telling you, make sure that you are being honest with yourself. Make sure that you are being true to yourself and true to your situation and your circumstances, blah, blah, blah. Rose comes along and says, oh, but don't worry, darling. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry, sweetheart. We'll manage. We'll get through this. Everything's going to be okay. As long as you've got a smile on your face and as long as you've got a pretty pair of shoes on, you can't go wrong. And I think that's, it ties in. Let's see our third card and see what the Golden Girls want to say. All right, so apparently it's only Dorothy and Rose that want to talk to us today. Um, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So we're still on the ocean. We've come down to Earth. We're not up there in the moon anymore. We've come down to Earth. We come down to real. We've come down to the truth and to integrity and all of those kind of things. Ace of Wands is the card that says to you, you've got to understand the things, the inspiration, what inspires you, what motivates you, what inspires you, what are the things that you are wanting to do with yourself. We need to be realistic. We need to look within the deepest, darkest parts of our psyche. We need to understand everything that's going on around us. And we've got Rose saying to you, but everything will be okay. And I think you can hold on to that. But you've also got to find the courage, the confidence to take a chance, to take a gamble, to step out from your comfort zone, to give it a go. Don't overanalyze the fears, don't overanalyze the stress, don't overanalyze the complications and the challenges. And don't be a fool and think to yourself everything's going to be okay, and just pat yourself on the back and give yourself a hug and say, don't worry, my darling, everything will work out. We need to actually come somewhere in the middle. So I'm actually quite tempted to do that today, and to to change them that way, because as much as we need to face our fears, and as much as we need to be concerned about true fears and challenges and problems and situations, we also can't be so simple minded that we don't recognize the challenges and the problems and the things that we could experience. But we have to find the courage and the confidence to act, to do, to initiate, to create, and to live the life that we need. So, the Golden Girls today are really saying to you, friends, it's time to stop putting your ideas, put the things that you want in life, put them into motion. Be honest with yourself about your limitations, your restrictions, but also what you can do, the things that you're good at, the things that you're capable of. But you also need to hold on to a little bit of optimism. Okay, you need to hold on to a little bit of that good feelings, and recognize that things will work out okay. But you've got to do the work. You've got to put the action in. So don't overanalyze, don't overstress, don't overplan, don't overstrategize, but also don't be too blasé about the whole thing. It's a case of finding that balance, holding it upright, and actually implementing the actions of whatever it is that's going on in your life at the moment. So, take the advice from the Golden Girls. Do have a truly fabulous Friday, and do look out for Pick a Card a bit later on. It's going to be amazing. With love and blessings from my heart to yours. Until we connect again, take care.